Karen Jinkerson has always been very active, despite a very unique physical challenge.
She has dealt really nearly her whole life with a bleeding disorder, or possibly even a combination of two bleeding disorders. That's been one of the most complicated parts, is that she's been to several different specialists and really nobody has been able to just pinpoint exactly what's going on with her. But she's dealt with that her whole life. And then kind of compounding that, she was in a car accident, and that was when everything just kind of spiraled out of control.
A car accident that would send her on a journey Karen could never anticipate.
But I remember when they were loading me onto the gurney, they made the comment, the woman said, "Look at her legs. They're getting bigger as we're loading her on." My legs were filling with blood.
She described it to me that she really had gotten to the point where she was just sitting in her chair all day, because anytime she tried to move or do anything, she would pop new bleeds in her legs.
Every day was a challenge just to get up and get to a recliner, get my feet up, and try to still function as a person. Depression took over.
She was really hopeless, it seemed like. She was very distraught, very depressed, very just didn't know what to do. Like I said, she knew she had to do something, but didn't think that there was anything she would be able to do.
Karen turned to her family doctor that recognized something had to be done. She highly recommended West Texas Rehab to get her back on her feet.
I'll never forget walking through the doors the first time, because I was petrified. I thought they're gonna make me do things. I can't do it, I can't do it, I can't do it. That was my head. You can't do it.
She was very fearful and she didn't really think she could do it, but she was very trusting of me.
She made me know that I could do it. Not just think I could, but know. She said, "You can do this, just try it." And so it was nice to have a friend along the way, and that's how I felt with her.
And she went from couldn't even sit in a chair without being miserable to now she's up playing in the yard with her grandkids, going for walks, getting back into her church activities, and just kind of her normal daily thing, being able to help out and do more around the house. So there's that whole physical component, but then again, going back to the emotional and the mental aspect, she completely changed into a different person. She went from, I bet she didn't say 10 words to me during her evaluation. She was just very quiet, very withdrawn, very, again, just kind of depressed and hopeless. And now she's laughing, she's joking, she's talking nonstop the entire time.
I feel like I'm normal again. Back wanting to be around people, feeling like, oh, I can go for a walk.
Though Karen would have never picked this journey, she says it was easy to embrace the destination. She believes West Texas Rehab saved her life.
One of the most important things about this place is it's special from the minute you walk in the door to register. The people make you feel good, they smile, they actually acknowledge you walked in the door even if they're busy. That's the beginning. And so that starts it. And then as you go along and you get a therapist with you, who makes you feel like you're the only person in the room right then. That's got to be unique to come here. Everybody that I've talked to who's ever come here says the same thing. I wouldn't go anywhere else.